A subject that has come up is a little bit obscure, but we deal with a lot of obscure topics and subjects. But the question is concerning conch shell earrings. What are they? What are they used for? Who wears them? Where do they come from? You know, that sort of thing. So what we've done is we've made a page on the HAR website where we've taken some examples. Now, conch shell earrings are actually earrings made of conch shell. And if you were to take a large conch shell and you were to cut it open, slice it actually, then what you end up with is you end up with rings that are in a spiral design. And these go from large to small, from the large end of the conch to the smaller end of the conch. So you can get some small rings of conch shell, which are used as earrings as well. But more recognizable on the HAR website are the spiral rings. And where we see these is we see them with, it's really Mahasiddha figures, sometimes yogi figures, and then sometimes with lay figures who are kind of tantric practitioners, generally Tibetan. So where do they? Well, not where do they come from? How do they relate to bone ornaments? This is a big issue, because no, they're not part of the 8 main bone ornaments, which includes earrings. The 8 bone ornaments relate to deities. They relate to Heruka-type deities, which are semi-peaceful, semi-wrathful, and then the very wrathful deities. And they have the 8 bone ornaments, which are the wrathful version of the 8 peaceful ornaments, and then the 5 garments or heavenly garments as well. So no, the bone ornaments are separate. The bone ornaments are coming from the concept of wrathful deities. The conch shell earrings, they're worn by, they can be Mahasiddhas, they can be sadhus, they can be different individuals, but they're coming out of Indian culture. They're coming out of Hindu and Buddhist tantric practitioner culture of the past, where you had Gorakpanti and Nat yogis, Kanpat, split ear yogis. This concept of the conch shell earrings comes out of that. Now, what is the actual root source, and what is the significance, and who wore the first conch shell earrings, which gave rise to this human situation of humans, human practitioners wearing conch shell? Where did that come from? You know, I don't really know, but it's possible that it relates to Shiva, or it relates to something to do with some other Hindu god, and this is where the tantric practitioners picked it up from, and then of course the Buddhist practitioners would take it from there. Now, who are the main people that we really find this spiral conch earrings? Who do we find? Now, the 2 main people that in Himalayan art, in both painting and sculpture, the first is Virupa, the Mahasiddha Virupa, and then the second is the Indian Padampa Sangye. So these are the 2 most often you will find this type of earrings with. Now, you can find it with others, yes. And in terms of who does it more, well, it really does appear that the Sakya tradition of Tibetan Buddhism, they use it in their art far more than any other particular religious group, far more common. So that's it. It's an obscure topic, but you can find it. There's a few examples up on the HAR website. So you can press the like button, you can subscribe, you can join HAR on Patreon, and you can also go directly to Himalayan Art Resources homepage and make a donation to help support the work that we do.